Hello and welcome back. I am Soma and thank you once again for stopping by. If you're here for the first time, I make videos on personal development and lifestyle. And if you're the kind of person who likes to explore your potential, want more from life, and wants to be a best version every day, well, hop on in and join this very small community. And before we even get started, get yourself a cup of tea or coffee, make yourself comfy, settle in, and we'll get started. Right, glad you're back. So even before we get started, a big shout out that I want to let you know that thank you so much for the attention and watching the videos. Definitely for the comments and all the attention. It makes me extremely excited and happy to be here once again. And by the way, the control is completely on you. I have heard that sometimes I tend to speak a bit faster. So you know what? When the light is on and the camera is rolling, and sometimes I might speed up. So if you kind of think that is the problem, I have the perfect solution for you. But first of all, you're the boss, and I am completely under your control, which means you can go to the settings and you can change the pace at which I speak. So if you think you want me to slow down, just reduce the speed and I will slow down for you. And if you want to fasten it up a little bit because you have lesser time to watch this, then go ahead and utilize whichever speed you're comfortable in. Because so now you know exactly how to control me. And all right, today let's get started. All right, we are talking about how to handle expectations and how you can turn it to something positive. So first of all, let's accept that we are human and we all have expectations, whether we like it or not. Sometimes we're not comfortable accepting it publicly, but there it is. It's always there. It's omnipresent and it follows us everywhere like a shadow. It could be expectations that you self-impose on yourself, or it could be something that comes from your co-workers, family, friends, boss. Could be anybody really, right? Could be as grand as something like wanting to go to Mars, or it could be as simple as something like I want a raise of 10% by the end of this year, right? It's still expectation and it's right there with you. So no matter what the size of expectation, we all have to handle it and we have to be prepared to know how to handle it as well. So for some, it works really amazing. It gives you that extra boost that you need to get more done, to be more focused, because you just have to get there to your expectations, right? And for some, it doesn't work at all because it's that added pressure that you really don't need in your life right now. Because if you can't meet that expectation, what it means is it sort of puts you in this dark place where you think you're good for nothing, or it's a failure for you, or you're just not comfortable because now everybody knows that you haven't met your expectation. In a way, expectations are really funny because sometimes it can boost you and sometimes it takes you down. You have to know how to handle it and make sure the expectations are working for you, not against you. So here are ways you can think about it. Number one, let's make this clear. Having an expectation is a dream. And why do I call it a dream? Because I can expect anything. I can expect tomorrow I want to be a millionaire. I can expect when I wake up tomorrow morning, I want to see instead of 85 subs, I have 1,000,000 subs, right? That would be amazing, isn't it? I can expect that tomorrow I want to buy a Mercedes. So expectations could be anything that you can think of, anything that you can dream of, anything somebody wants you to achieve, something that you see on the road and you think, wow, I should have that car, looks beautiful. Number two, it is only a expectation or should be when it comes with a plan. So if you want to turn yourself into millionaire, or if you want to have million subscribers, or if you want to have that black Mercedes that you so want in your garage, you have to come up with a plan. A plan cannot be something that happens overnight. A plan cannot be something that you blink and it's done. So when you have a plan in place, when you put like smaller goals that helps you reach to that big expectation or goal, that's when you can start thinking of it as an expectation. Why it is important? Because just because you dream of something and then probably you don't have a plan, so you never make it. So it shouldn't be by the end of the year you're really down that I did not get that 10% hike that I really wanted to do, or the Mercedes that I wanted. Well, you didn't work for it, so unless you work for it, you have a plan for it, and you're taking those small steps every day consistently, it's not gonna happen. So what do? So make a plan and keep it consistent and keep small goals. I think I've also mentioned it in one of my videos before that when you have goals which are small and a little bit challenging than where you are right now, it is easier for you to feel motivated because you know you can get it done. Once you get it done, you are boosted up because now you know you're a little closer to that goal, to the expectation that you have for yourself, which means you slowly build it up and you are closer and closer to the expectation or the goal that you have for yourself. Now, that would be a booster for you because it would make you work harder, it would make you focus better, and you just know it's way closer than you thought it was. When you have something that is planned um, strategically, it just makes more sense than giving yourself a goal which is a huge jump and which probably might not happen, and that can only mean one thing, which means you'll feel really horrible and miserable about yourself. More horrible you feel about yourself, chances are worse that you will get up tomorrow and work at it again. So just because you want something does not mean it will happen overnight. It does not mean it's magic. It does mean you still have to work for it to make sure you reach your expectation. Third one, remember this, that expectations are good. Because sometimes everyone talks about if you don't have expectations, it's good for you because you will get more done and blah blah and all. Well, that's true, but the thing is, if you know how to use expectations for yourself, make it work for you. It's very important that you understand yourself, your psychology, and what triggers you and what helps you boost that motivation level, and work accordingly in plans with the golden expectation that you have for yourself. Long ago, there used to be a theory called the Pygmalion effect, and what it basically means is if I have a expectation of from somebody, it could be positive or negative, basically that gets transferred to the person and that person will project it accordingly. Simply said, let's say my boss expects me that I will do great things and I have potential, which means I will start thinking that, oh, I really have potential and I should work more to ensure that I am meeting his or her expectation. Contrarily, if my boss or my manager thinks this is a horrible person, doesn't want to work, doesn't have any potential, is not a good fit, and that sort of brushes in me, it can also mean that I will not be as motivated to get the work done. Now, if you really want to get this done or not be affected by something like the Pygmalion effect, I think it's so important that apart from understanding yourself, you also have to treat yourself as a wise, mature person and try to understand things, why things are seeming the way they seem. Personally feel that if you have the growth mindset and you are positive, and if you expect something out of you, whatever it is and how crazy it sounds, it does mean that there is a part of you that believes it can be done by you, right? So you could have to work for it, but nobody said like it would be easy or it would be overnight. So make sure when you have that expectation in you or that crazy golden dream of expectation around you, that you think it through, you come up with plans, and then you work away so it can be done. Do not listen to the naysayers. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who are positive, and who, along with your own belief, will give you that extra push, that cushioning that you will need so much when you're trying to get through that expectation. So, one bonus tip before I wrap it up. If you're trying to set up an expectation for yourself which you think you really can get it done, there are three things you can actually think about. One is, what are you really passionate about? Second is, what are you very good at? And the third is, what keeps your engine running, right? If you can find out all these three and your expectations are in a way somewhat related to this, I think there is a higher chance that you'll follow it through because you're already interested in it, or it could be your passion, or it could be something that you're very good at, you have been doing for a while. So chances are it's way easier for you to look at those benchmarks or those goals and keep on climbing. Against if you took up something that has absolutely nothing to do with you and you think it would be nice to have because someone else has it, it might or might not work. It could be a harder push, it could be a harder climb and a steeper learning curve just because it's something that you have never been aligned to or interested to, and suddenly you just want to get it done. I never say that it cannot be done, because if you really want to get it done, you can absolutely get it done. But I think you have to know yourself and then plan it accordingly. All right, so I hope this video helps you. I hope if you have an expectation for yourself, or if it was the new year goal or the new year expectation that you had set for yourself in the beginning of the year, it's 6 months already. It's time to give a wrap on your head and wake up and see if you are still working on it, or if you haven't started, there's 6 months still left and you can start working on it today. Because you know what, you are never ready. We are never ready. We always think, I'm not ready, tomorrow is a better day. Once I get this done, I will start with this, and tomorrow never comes. So start it today, think about it today, and let's get it done today. Let me know what you think about it, and if you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe, because that boosts me amazingly well. And share it with your friends and family, and that would be awesome. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Till then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.